I'm very happy to be with you here today. Today we have one of our brand new diamonds at the call, Matthias Ringblom. Very pleased to have you. And then we have Tony Palmquist. I hope I said that somehow right. Also a gold executive. So very pleased to have you guys on the call. Of course, there's a hello to everybody who's watching us here today live, and of course all those who watch this recording when we stay it online to our YouTube channel. Well, I would say we start with you, Matthias. We both know us now quite some time, and I know you are entrepreneur through your bones.
Yeah.
At least I think so. So my first question for you would be, what does network marketing mean for you, or what is it that you like in network marketing?
I mean, I've like you say, I'm an entrepreneur, and I've run my own businesses since I was, it was legal to start a business when you were 18. I've been in many different areas of business, different ideas, different products. My motto is a good idea is a good idea, and so if I see an opportunity, I take the opportunity and I learn as I go. Sometimes it doesn't go well, and sometimes it goes well. So it's not a magic wand or anything, but I would say the times that I've had success has been because of my enthusiasm and belief in what I'm doing. I mean, in a regular business, you need to come up with a business plan and a budget, and you need to, I mean, you always, in my world anyway, and I think if there's any self-employed people, the business runners here, I think you agree that you always start to look at the number, the economy, the financials, and if the budget or the business plan doesn't stick or hold, you're out of business. And with ASEA is actually the first time since my career 25 years back that it starts with the product and not with the money. And I haven't seen that anywhere else, actually. This is the only place I've seen it. It's the only place I've felt it. I admit that I saw a business opportunity when I saw the products, absolutely, but pretty fast, especially after meeting Verdis just a month into ASEA, I switched from money focus to product focus, and I trust that ASEA will send me the Friday check, and they do. So actually, as long as I spread the word and offer people the same products and the same opportunity, the rest is taken care of by ASEA. And it's almost too simple, even if I'm in it after 2.5 years and it's gone pretty well. It's almost too hard to believe still, the business part that I have a few of the most successful business strategists in the world running my company for free, and it's crazy. But when you realize that, you don't go back, or you don't go anywhere else. I've started companies my whole life. I will probably, you should never say never, but I will probably never start a traditional company again. And I'm still running my company that I started 4 years ago. So ASEA is still, part-time. And that was a long explanation, but to answer your question, network marketing to me is what many people see, the first time they see it. There's a lot of talk about residual income. You do the job once and you get paid forever. So that's the dream. But until now, it's until now in ASEA that I actually see that it's real. It's not just a dream. I tried a few network marketing companies alongside of my traditional businesses during the past 25 years, but nothing serious. And either the products didn't stick, or the company didn't stick, or the founders didn't stick. In ASEA, I found everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a nice explanation. And let me just follow up on one thing that you said. You said that you're since the beginning you're focused on the product, and that you have been focused on the business before. I mean, we as a company made a small shift, at least the 1.5 years ago, from the direction just where we saw that we are very product focused because the product is so strong, but we thought that there is not enough vibe about the business. So we tried to focus a little bit more on the business side. So would you still see that ASEA is a great business, or is a great business opportunity?
Absolutely, and I think it was a good shift. Because you need the balance. Yeah, like ASEA, like you guys, when you do this stool with the 3 legs, if it's on 3 legs, it's going to stand on any type of ground. If it's on 2 legs, it's going to fall. And the business is actually one of the 3 legs. So of course we need to include the business. But you know, the upside with ASEA network marketing, but ASEA specifically, is that anyone can do it. Anyone can come up with $40 and to start on a position, and come up with $140, $150 for products. Anyone can do that if they want to. Yes. But that's also if we look at the business perspective, that's also the downside, because anyone can start. And if anyone can start, you will have not so good people as well. So you need to coach the people coming in. You need just follow the simple steps in the success guide. Ask them to make a list of their friends. Teach them through the success guide how they should invite people to a meeting, have the meeting, and so on. And anyone can do it, but that means that anyone cannot do it as well. So don't become the expert. Just make sure to use simple tools, and that's duplicatable. Otherwise, you're going to be doing all the job yourself, and then you can sell or work anywhere else. So you need to duplicate what you do.
That's actually great, and brings me right into my next question. Is so how do you approach your new prospects? Is there a way that you approach your prospects?
It's what if I can say what I think that I'm good at is to adjust to the person that's on the other side. If it's my mother, I put the words in one way. If it's a longtime friend, I put the words in another way. So that's my strength. I think I can adjust to whoever the person is on the other side. Some people would never work to contact through Messenger, while other people is perfect to contact through Messenger. Mm-hmm. Some people you have to pick up the phone and call. Some people you have to email. Some people, and you can't just go on like a bulldozer and do exactly the same with everyone, because then you're just gonna hit a few of them, and the rest will not have been the correct way to approach them. So, but that's something that you need to learn, and that's learning by doing, making mistakes, and that's nothing that you can read from a textbook. But what you can read from a textbook, from the success guide, is tips on what to say, how to act, and so on. Mm-hmm. And then you need to go out and do it, and You lose some people, but you'll also gain some people, and you learn on the way. And as much as you can, use your sponsor and your upline, because they've been doing this longer than you, and they know how to do it.
Great, I love that. Speaking about your prospects, and oh, I'm sorry. Speaking about your prospects, and you mentioned using your upline. Is there something that or a daily activity that that you do, or something that you do over and over again? You just mentioned that you just mentioned the success guide. So and there are a couple of tips in the success guide as well. So is there something that you do over and over again, or you have a daily activity, a routine that you do over and over again?
Yeah, sure. We have both monthly, weekly, and I myself have daily routines. The monthly routine is an event that me and a few others in Sweden, Nisse, who's on the line, and Caroline and Pia, Platinums and Diamonds. We've we're cross-line, but we're working together, and we're hosting a larger event around 100 and 150 people once a month. That's one thing in place in Stockholm. The weekly meetings is here actually in the office that I'm sitting in right now, in the meeting room in my alarm office that I use for my other traditional business. Every Wednesday at 7:30. New partners are welcome to train, and also to bring guests for presentations. And every Sunday I host a Zoom meeting like this with the same presentation, the same training. So it's twice a week that people know that, okay, these times Matthias is always available, and the days and times in between, I'm just a phone call away. Yesterday I had a 2-on-1 meeting in a restaurant with the restaurant owner, with one fairly new partner who invited me to present to his friend, and that's a super way to start. I mean, everyone started there. I know Trish started there seven years ago, and I'm actually doing the same thing today as I did 2.5 years ago. I just did it with more people. Okay, that's great. I mean, there you can see that it's simple things done over and over again that actually bring you to success. And this is something that Trish also tells over and over again, right? Yeah, I mean, Trish didn't go any presidential diamond school. I didn't go any diamond school. Tony and Renee didn't go any gold schools. We're just helping people to create Director 300s. We help other people to earn their first check next Friday, because that will take them, when you're new, you're standing on the threshold and you decide to, okay, I'll try this. And you take a step into, over the threshold. And it's really easy to go back. If you start doubting, or if someone throws a rotten egg at you, or whatever you ever been experiencing on the field, which everyone has, but you can minimize those mistakes by using your upline. Let me handle someone that throws an egg and says that this is a pyramid. Let me handle someone that says this is only salt water, until you can do it yourself. Yes. Yes, it's that simple. Great. Well, there is one last question I ask every participant on that call, and that's, what's your secret? And we talked about it already, so that doesn't have to be a real secret. It could be something that you're good at, or I don't know. I would say persistence. I have ups and downs as everyone else. And I will always have that, but as long as I'm persistent and don't give, it's like I say to a new one. The only I can't promise you X amount of people in your organization. You need to do the job yourself. But I can promise you that the only way to fail in ASEA is to quit. Quit the products yourself and quit talking to people. That's the only way you can fail. And if you're persistent and you're coachable and you plug into the system, you use the success guide, and you attend meetings and you do all the stuff in the list. You have a list, a living list with people that's going to fill up as you go along, and you learn in step 2 how to contact them. You learn in step 3 how to present, and you learn in step 4, and so on and so on. And this is something that I know the next speaker, René Ritto, my friend in Denmark, is a professional on. I've been working in a similar way, but since Ritto joined the team, we're in this concept, working the success guide. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm one of the Vikings that your dad visited 2 weeks ago.
And that was my boy. This is
okay. Okay. So that's it. Persistence and be coachable. That's it, and that's also a lot that I've learned from René, my teammate. That's next in line here, and I'm thankful for that. And if I learned the concept from René, I learned persistence from Tony, who's coming on after René. I don't know anyone that has the persistence as
okay.
Tony has.
We don't want to take away too much of their talking time. So, Matthias, thanks so much for being on the call. Thanks for giving your insights. I mean, this is really valuable. Thanks for being with us here today. Hey, Tony.
Hello, Chris, and everybody.
Last but not least.
No.
I'm so happy that you are with us. So, first of all, congratulations to Gold Executive.
Thank you. Yes, Matthias called me 1 hour. I didn't think I'm going to speak, and not in English, but I'm going to try now. I'm going out in my comfort zone soon. So
that's how we grow.
Yes, I know.
Yes, you see, he's happy. Your upline's happy. Always make your upline happy. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Yep.
What is it that you love about network marketing?
Yeah, I have been in a network marketing before. I think I quit for 11 years ago, and I said to myself, no more, never more. And I go back to my usual salesman in telecom, and I have every time a boss who said what time I going to work, where I go to work, and every time I have competition, every time. And but I remember when I work with another company in net marketing, I like that. I like the culture when we go to other towns in Europe most, and meet fantastic people, and the life. I like that, and I miss that. So after 11 years, I have no, I don't think I'm going to find a company, but when Matthias called me, we call each other not every year, maybe the second year, and he talked to me and said, I start again, and it tell me it have to do with ourselves. So he had told me it took 7 minutes for me to say I'm in, and I have never what's the name, ångra that. So I do full time now. Be more only 1 hour, few hours on a week. I have this. This is my mission now. So when I go to a customer, I have my phone in the car, so I sit to call people all the time, to visit them to a Zoom meeting or a meeting with me. And I promote now very much we have a monthly, in Stockholm we have big meetings, and that I promote very, very much. So in the last meeting we have, I buy 15 visits tickets. So I have a push on myself, and I have 15 visits in the meeting. So I work with
15 people to the big meeting.
Yes.
New
people.
Huge applause. Huge applause. Yeah. So how did you do it then? How did you get those 15 people? You said that you work ASEA part-time. So
yeah, I have no problem to take contact with people I don't know. We call it cold market. The worst I can get is a no. Mm-hmm. So or even when I sell a heat pump, when I finished and I have the signature and ask them, do you have 5 minutes more? So can I tell you what I really work with? And they say almost, yeah, of course. And I think I have 30% would be interesting of that. So, okay, 2 no and 1 yes. 2 no and 1 yes. So it's simple.
That's great. So you actually you marry your normal job with your part-time job.
Yeah.
How you do it? I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
You already mentioned something about calling people from your phone. So is there a daily routine you do? Maybe you can explain that a little bit in more detail. So
every time when I have a free time, example in the car. So I have the day before I had read it down, the number, and I call them. And I know when you call people, you must maybe sometimes call them 10 times. So, but it's okay. So I don't know how much I call every day, but it's a lot. And I think you ask what the secret is. I think the secret is you do something every day. If it's only 15 minutes or if it's 2 hours, but you do something every day. That I think it's the secret. So you're gonna be soon a success, I think.
Okay, you already said it, so I don't have to ask any more questions. I mean, you just get a perfect explanation about everything. Everybody.
I'm one thing more. I don't forget that I have so wonderful support from Matthias and also from Rito now. He have given me much more to think how you do it in the right. So it's easy to do if you have someone tell you do that. So and do it again. So thank you, Rito and Matthias.
Thank you guys for being with us on the call. The great thing, what I just see from my side, and I'm staying a little bit on the side on the corporate side, but what I see is that it's not just a business, it creates friendships, and I see that over and over again when I work with groups and organizations. You're not just business people that are doing something together. Most of the time, you're friends as well. This is the thing why I love network marketing, and just people really grow and get bigger. Thanks for everybody being with us on the call. It was a pleasure. It was a great call. Thanks for giving us your insight. I think the people outside loved it as much as I did, and of course those who will watch it. Watch out for our next episode. That will probably be then in the next year. I wish everybody happy Christmas and a happy New Year, or Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. And with this said, I say goodbye. See you soon on the next Delta Call. Bye.
Thank you, Chris. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.